Okay, welcome back. Last time we continued to go and get all the gems that we hadn't picked up previously, and we finished off by getting the gems in Digging It. However, I am going to have to go back into this stage just one more time, because basically, in order to get the final gem in Road to Ruin, I need to actually go into the secret warp room to get the secret entrance to it. And, well, it just so happens that that entrance is located in this level. So, hopefully I can get through this level without too much hassle, because honestly, at this point, I'm kind of getting sick of seeing it. It's like, hey, I've done this level multiple times, and I'll be honest, I don't particularly like this level very much. So hopefully I can get through this pretty quickly, because honestly, I'm kind of getting tired of just looking at this level. So let's just keep going, and hopefully deal with this. Okay, 2 Aku Akus is very welcome. You know, 2 safety nets is always a good thing to have. What's better than 1 safety net? 2 safety nets. Okay, so let's just wait this out. Just dodge these. Okay, we take 1 hit, but that's okay, because we still have the safety net. To be totally honest, I'm not too worried about this, and I'm not too worried about the next thing I have to do, but it's the thing after the next thing. That's what I'm worried about. Like, I'm not worried about this, I'm not worried about Road to Ruin. I'm worried about the level I have to do after, because I remember from the Insane Trilogy having a lot of issues with it, so hopefully it's one that I can get through very comfortably, but anything could happen, really. So let's just hopefully get through this without too much hassle. Also, I remember struggling with these levels in the Insane Trilogy as well. Like, I think I got hit by the bees, like, a weird amount of times. To be totally honest, I also remember seeing that they're apparently meant to be wasps and not bees, but honestly, I don't... Like, either way, they're like... Look, they're yellow and black and trying to sting me, okay? Like, does it really make that much of a difference as to whether they're bees or wasps in this game? Like, obviously, in real-world context, bees are so much better. Because, like, you know, bees give honey. What do wasps do? Nothing. What have wasps ever given back to society? Anyway, so, now we are to teleport out of the level and back into the secret warp room for what should be the final time in Crash 2. So, because we've already done Snow Go, we've already done Air Crash, we've done Totally Fly, and we've done Totally Bear. So now we head back into Road to Ruin, and away we go. Also, I note that it's for the last time in Crash 2, because I'm pretty sure that it's just given some upgrades, and then it becomes the warp room for us in Crash 3. So now, this is actually a little bit different to the other secret paths we've seen so far, because we could have gotten onto this path the last time we came through the level. Because, as long as I don't mess up the platforming here, and just wait out the flames, fantastic, because this is right at the start of the level. So if we look carefully at the bottom of the screen here, there's a collapsing platform. If I jumped across that, I would just get to the entrance of the level. So yeah, I pretty much just have to do the entire level over. And I didn't, because it's just all those boxes right at the start. Just gonna bounce that to grab the Aku Aku. Because, obviously, I could have just spun it, but then I would have destroyed the TNT boxes and Aku Aku with it. But, obviously, that isn't exactly ideal. Also, we only have 8 gems left to get. That wasn't ideal, but okay, I can probably make do. But yeah, we only have 8 gems left to acquire, which means that this... No. Okay, I think my options there were die or die another way. And hey, I got Aku Aku anyway. Fantastic. So, basically, we only have 8 gems left to get before we go and fight Cortex. So, what I think is... I think today may well be the second to last episode of this playthrough. Which, if it is kind of cool because it means, well, because it basically means that Crash 2 and Crash 1 will have both taken 9 episodes. It also means I will need to figure out something to fill in the rest of the week. Because, yeah. Anyway, hey, let's just keep going with the level. be totally honest, I think I mentioned it last time. I have no idea what I'm gonna do through September. Like I have October planned out, but like I don't really know what I'm gonna do through September. Anyway, I have a bit of time to figure that one out, don't I? I say that I'm recording this like, so I'm recording this about like a week ahead, I think. So yeah, hopefully hopefully future me has figured out what I'm doing by then. Because otherwise things could get a little bit messy, and I don't really want that to happen. If I can avoid it, I would quite like to keep things about as organized as I can. That's why I like to typically be a bit ahead of myself on recordings. Like, typically I like to be just a bit of leeway ahead, so I can kind of like work around things, and also, you know, just give myself a bit more free time. Just a bit more free time, just to be like, hey, yeah, I can just like sit down and like fully play something sometimes without just having that lingering thing in the back of my head, just being like, hey, I need to record something. It's like, okay, but I'll play a video game. Anyway, that's just me rambling. Anyway, we now get the gem from Road to Ruin, and with that, we are now done with the entire third warp room. We never have to come back here again. Fantastic. So with that, we are now done. Road to Ruin is complete. So I forget what all levels in here. I think it was like Plant Food Sewer, or Road to Ruin, Unbearable, and Bear Down. Okay. So all those are now done entirely. So now we can head back up to the fourth warp room and into the level I'm kind of dreading, where that we will have to do twice, Cold Hard Crash. So once again, obviously, this will be a snow and ice level. And I remember in the Insane Trilogy, this level was infuriating to me. So hopefully I can get through without too much hassle, but honestly, I'm not holding out a massive amount of hope on that. Fortunately, the invincibility can and hopefully will be massive. So, yeah, hopefully I can get through without too much hassle. And I know that I need to get onto the death route. So, yeah, I can also not afford to die yet. That, and also, I would quite like to not die because, you know, it would just generally be kind of nice to have all of the Aku Akus available. So even if so honestly, just avoiding damage in every possible way is currently my go-to strategy right now. Okay, down into the bonus stage we go. Now, there is, I think there's 31 boxes in this. So let's just, that'll blow up and destroy all of them. That didn't blow up and destroy all of them. Interesting. That was a little bit strange, but okay. That should destroy them all, right? There we go. Fantastic. Now, here, there's a secret box hidden there, and that could have been a massive annoyance to me, because, so, yeah. That, I always try to just commit that one to memory, because honestly, yeah, that one could be a disaster for me. And by that I mean, if that had caused me, if I'd gotten to the end of the level and was told, hey, yeah, you missed one box, I would be really annoyed. Okay, so, back in we go. So now that sets off the TNT, but now we can just go through. I feel okay just face tanking that porcupine damage, because I immediately get the Aku Aku back, which is very welcome. So now, let's just kill Penta. Sorry, Penta. Sorry, other Penta. And away we go. Now, into the death route we go. I chose to save the checkpoint there, partially for my own convenience, and partially for my own sanity, because if I get to the end of this, I want to checkpoint immediately. So, I do want to go a little slower on this, just to make sure okay, I did hit all the boxes there. Fantastic. But yeah, so, pretty much, what I need to do here is just make my way across, and this is looking pretty promising so far. Wait, we got an Aku Aku. That's invincibility. We are pretty safe for now, actually, because obviously I can just face tank anything here, which means all of these nitro crates we can just face tank all of the explosions, and then I need to slow down and hit that crate, and then we need to actually double back. Because, you may recall, there was one box right at the end, well, right at the start, actually. That's fine, that's fine. There was one box right at the start, actually, that hadn't appeared yet. So we have to get to the end, hit that box, or to make this appear, and then we need to also just finish this out. I need to be careful though, because if I did a slide jump off there, I would have hit that kind of corner near the Wumpa fruit and just dropped directly back onto the Nitro crate. However, we are now done, clear, safe, and now I get a checkpoint, which for my own sanity is so welcome. And now I just get to have a nice just run through the remainder of the level, and I get another bonus life. I will call that a massive win for me. Okay, so, you know what, that penguin can live. That one's okay. And that just destroys all that. I'm up to 111 boxes. I might be wrong, but I feel like this level must have the highest box count in the game. And if it doesn't, it must be really close to it. And fantastic. So yeah, basically, to go back to something I mentioned previously, yeah, I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do for September yet. Actually, I think this episode's going up like right at the end of August, which yeah may make things a little awkward. But hey, as of me recording this, I have like a week to figure this stuff out, and hopefully I will, because well, yeah, I need to decide what to do for September. But hey, October, like, I know what I'm doing for October, if nothing else. Because, well, that's, October's when I just get to bust out the horror games and everything. And so, yeah, obviously I will be doing at least one horror game in October. I say at least because, you know, I know that I'm gonna do one, I might do another. I will see how it goes and how I'm feeling about it. And I just didn't jump hard enough to get that life, so I guess I'm not getting it. Okay, so let's just drop down, and hopefully we should be in the clear. Because I don't think I've missed any. And after this, I just get to do a nice, clean, safe, convenient, so many words for relaxing, I guess, run through this. Okay. Now, let's just do that, destroy that, and that. 141. That ain't great for me. 150. And I see 5 more, so I think... I see 5 more and the exit, so I assume we must have 155 total in this stage. Either that or I've missed one and I'm gonna have ruined my day. But that should be Cold Hard Crash clear. Fantastic, and we get the gem. Oh, happy day. I don't need to look at this level for much longer. But yeah, so, just getting that is such a load off my mind, because honestly, I was very worried about getting that done. And now I just have to go and actually, like, finish the death route, and after, basically, you saw the gem, like, right at the end of the death route. So basically, all I need to do now is finish the death route, and then it'll just drop me right back into, like, the final section. So this likely won't take too long. This time I'm just gonna skip the bonus level and everything. I just need to kind of get to the end, so I'm just gonna skip most of the boxes and everything, and we're just gonna make our way through as fast as we can. You know, just in the interests of time. Realistically, if I was properly doing in the interests of time, I probably should have just cut out walking through digging it again, shouldn't I? Anyway, whatever. It'll be okay. So hopefully we can just get through this without too much hassle. I will say though, I do like the general aesthetic of all of these levels. I mean, to be fair, I just generally like the aesthetic of the Crash games. So let's just keep going, and that was close. So let's grab another Aku Aku. Fantastic. But yeah, okay. I mentioned, like, I know I'm going to do a horror game in October. I haven't actually decided which one yet. I've narrowed it down to 2 or 3, so honestly, like, whichever one I decide, it is entirely possible that I might end up doing 2, so hey, you might get 2. That is for future me to figure out. So actually, you know what, with two Aku Akus, I can probably just get through regardless, so let's just get through here. And you know, if we can play through... Okay, I did get hit once, but that's okay, because we just grab the gem, drop down here, and now we just need to make our way to the end of the stage, which shouldn't be too difficult. Which is very welcome, because honestly, yeah, I don't like this level very much. It has caused me a lot of issues and hassle in my 2 times playing the Insane trilogy, so honestly, getting through it fairly comfortably is almost therapeutic in a sense. And with that, we are now pretty much done with Cold Hard Crash. Fantastic. And then we have to do Ruination again. I'm just going to take a hit there for, mostly for my own convenience, so I can kind of just get, like, re-centralized again. But with that, that is Cold Hard Crash completely sorted out. Completely done, safe. I feel a lot happier about my day now, because that's that done. Okay, so, what's left? I know there's Ruination. And I think this one's just destroy all the boxes? I think this is destroy all the boxes. And then behaving won't be too difficult. I just need to get through that level. And honestly, I like that one a lot more than digging it, so hopefully we can get that done without too much hassle. Okay, into Ruination we go. So, hopefully... Wait, I don't need to do the death route. Wait, I think I have to do the green gem path again, though, don't I? Oh, no. I'll be honest, I kind of have been dreading coming back to this level, because I remember struggling a lot with it. Honestly, I feel like I probably should have practiced this one just to kind of figure out where I'm going and what I need to do. But, hopefully we'll be okay. But, yeah. What have I got? I'll happily take an Aku Aku, though. That's very welcome to me. Okay, so... let's just dodge these nitros as best I can. Okay, so... I think there is a green gem. I'm gonna run forward just to see what's there. There is indeed a bonus stage. And some boxes. So I think what I need to do is maybe do the bonus stage, get the boxes, then come back? I don't know, where does the green gem path put me at the end? So, let's do that, I'll spawn in all those. Now I can do that to break all of these. Now, how do I get the rest of these now? Okay, I don't think I did that right. Wait, I think I know how I'm meant to do that. Hold on, I've had an idea. Mr. Krabs, I've had an idea. Okay, so what I think I need to do is actually do that, slide jump up here, break this... I was maybe a bit too far forward and too far to the left that time, apparently. But you know what, if nothing else, I got a decent laugh out of it, so... all things considered, I'll call that a net positive. So yeah, Ruination, this level is one that I've been kind of worried about, mostly because, like, okay, Cold Hard Crash I was worried about because it's, like, difficult. This one I've been worried about because I don't really remember what I need to do. Okay, let's just, hop across here. Fortunately, we should be okay. However, I'll be totally honest, I think it's very easy to miss boxes here. I'm just gonna wait out the explosion, and then just body slam there, and now we just do the same again. Okay, that time I actually put myself into a situation where there was nothing I could do. Because I didn't time the jump properly. Like, I messed up the jump, so I don't think I could have done anything. And I just need to hope that there isn't any boxes on the green jump path, because otherwise I may have messed up pretty badly. But we'll just see how that goes. Okay, so let's just break all of these. Fantastic. And then we just do all that. Now let's try. Okay, fantastic. I did manage to get those just in time. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do in September. Because I don't want to start another JRPG just yet, because, you know, like, Persona was fairly recent, and I don't really want to just rush into another super long game. And that, and, you know, I have certain plans for certain things at certain times, so, you know. Disclaimer, that does not mean Persona 3 is coming anytime soon. Like, it will be happening at some point, just, not, like, super high prio. Now, I just need to be careful as this breaks eventually. There we go. One. That was almost a disaster. Okay, so, with that, I should be able to go back to the main stage now, because, well, fortunately, we are done with that. And now we just need to wait and dodge out the monkey, I suppose. Okay, fantastic. Wait, I think this is roughly where the green gem path ends. And if it isn't, well, I may have just put on clown shoes. And maybe the green gem path just had a whole bunch of nitros, who knows? Who knows? The devs, the people who know this game better than I do. Simple answer to that question. Okay, so now I need to... Oh. Okay, that was generous of the game to give me that, to be totally honest. But yeah, like... And I have a whole bunch of JRPGs I would really like to do at some point. But at the same time, it's just like... They sort of have the same... A lot of them have the same issue... A lot of them have the same issue that I feel like a lot of games kind of do, where it's just like I kind of want to play this, but like, it is like a weird JRPG from like the early 2000s that like, probably like 10 people care about, so I know, it's like one that like, it's a kind of, like, I know, it's kind of a weird state, where it's like, it's a game I would love to play, but like, I don't think anyone would be all that invested in watching. But it's also like one that I want to, like, I don't know, it's a game where it's like, I want to get more people to be like aware of it, I guess. But also, I know that like no one would be willing to, I know that people wouldn't really be willing to watch it, because it's like, you know, a kind of jank JRPG from the early 2000s. That no one has heard about, and like, that like never got another sequel or anything, so no one's really thought about it for like 20 years. Anyway, 10 out of 10, we got the jam, so let's get on out of here. Fantastic. Anyway, at some point, I would quite like, I have a good few games like that. Some are longer, some are shorter, so I might just kind of sprinkle those in every now and then. Obviously, like, there's a whole bunch of other like super well-known games that I also would quite like to do as well. I mean, I think I've mentioned this before. I do have like just a really long list of games I would like to do, because as it turns out, yeah, I have a whole bunch of games I would like to play at some point. Okay, so all I need to do here is get through the level. I don't need to hit like a certain number of boxes or anything. I just need to finish the level. However, I would quite like to keep as many Aku-Akus as I possibly can, so, you know, because a degree of safety is always welcome. Because this time, I'm not just dealing with one bee, or one wasp, now I've got to deal with the swarm. And, dealing with a swarm of something is, never fun. It's like, you know, dealing with one of something, Dealing with one of something can be a pain sometimes. Dealing with an entire swarm? Like, yeah, that's kind of a hassle. So let's just dive under here. Be careful around the nitro crates, obviously, because turns out explosions do not care if you are underground in this game. Bees do. Explosions do not. And I got hit. I got hit because I did a stupid thing. And I died to the bees. Okay. So yeah, wasn't exactly my finest hour, but you know what? We will make do. Also, I already got the bonus life from there, so that's why there isn't a bonus life there. Okay, I'm just gonna hide like a big hero. Oh, because you know what? Sometimes a big hero hides. Okay, and we got a checkpoint. Fantastic. You'll immediately know when I'm where I need to be for this. Okay, that was about as well timed as I could have possibly gotten that. Okay, I think it's just up here. Yes, it is. Okay, we just kill this guy, and we just hop up this nitro stair. Okay. Huh. I guess there's a tiny bit just behind it you can land on. Good to know, I guess. Never knew that. Anyway, so now I just need... Honestly, I don't even need to finish this section. I just need to grab this purple gem. Okay, I don't need to finish that section, because, like, obviously the purple gem is now in my inventory. However, I feel like it would be a bit disingenuous if I didn't at least, you know, give it a proper try. So I will give it 2 or 3 more attempts. Like, I'll try until I have 70 lives left, and if I don't get it, I'll just move on with the level. But if I do get it, great. But, I don't remember how hard this is to do, actually. Okay, I have to deal with man with gun again. My, arch nemesis from last time. Okay. Okay, good to know I can break the armor. So let's just slide there. Grab that. Hop. Okay, I see where this is. I see where the difficulty of this comes from. Multiple people shooting at multiple different altitudes with nitro crates. Okay. I will give this 2 more attempts, and then I'll just go to the end of the stage. Because... Okay, fair. Okay, I'll give the actual, like, bit itself 2 more attempts. If I die on the way there, that isn't exactly fair to it. But yeah, I'll give that 2 more attempts, and then I'll just go to the end of the level, because honestly, sometimes you can just save time, you know? But then again, I feel like it would be a bit disingenuous if I didn't finish it entirely, because, you know, technically I just stole the gem and left. But whatever. And I will figure that one out. Perish, that guy. Perish. Okay, so he's break the armor. Okay! You know what? 1 more time. I know I said I'd give it 2 more attempts, but still, 1 more time. Because, honestly, I feel like I died to some buffoonery there. I know, I feel like it didn't give me control of the game back until I already died. So, and I feel like that one was a little bit of a robbery. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's just hop up and across. I should have done a slide jump for the full arc. But whatever. Let's just hop, skip, jump, kill that guy, jump. One more try. 1 more actual try. Because honestly, I feel like I'm just making myself look stupid here. Okay, last proper try. And then I'll just go and finish the level, because yeah, I'm kind of running up on half an hour, and I would quite like to keep these episodes, like, roughly the same length. So, final attempt, and then I'll just run to the end of the stage. Edge real quick. Maybe that... Actually, that did work. So, let's just slide, jump, kill that guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the end of the level. I will just go to the end of the level because, honestly, yeah, that wasn't exactly my finest hour. But you know what? We will manage. Also, I don't know how far those bees will chase me. Anyway, let's just keep going, because I think I'm roughly like 70 or 80% of the way through the level already. Maybe not, because there's no checkpoint. Unless there's... Actually, this might be the last checkpoint. I don't actually remember. I don't remember this level too well. Okay, we have some boosts. I do quite like the boosts into a slide. That's a fun little bit, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to ignore the bonus stage, because realistically, no real reason for me to need to do it. Just kill... No! That was close. That was very close, in fact. Okay, let's just kill that. Dodge those. Wait this out. Probably shouldn't, because there's bees, but still. Again, they might be wasps, I don't know. And... okay, there's the end. Because now we just, hit that, blow up all the nitro crates. There was 50 nitros in that level. Wow. But with that, I can just slide, jump, and we can get on out of here. Because that is now the 4th warp room complete. So that is behaving done. And with that, we now have all of the colour gems and all of... and everything done from the 4th warp room. So now, we are pretty close to being done. So what I'm going to do is head back up into the final warp room, where we have 1 gem in Spaced Out, 1 in Night Fight, and 1 in Piston Away. So we only have 3 gems left to acquire before we go and fight Final Boss. So I'm going to save the game and end off today's episode here. Yeah, and next time we'll be finishing off the game. So, yeah, as always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time, where we go collect the final few gems and go and fight Cortex, as we finish off Crash Bandicoot 2. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.